All right, so let's have this conversation. Some background as to where this comment came from. Then we'll read the comment, and then we'll talk about this. So, I frequently will tell people on social media that I am an uneducated man because I don't want people to think that I'm coming at my perspectives from one of somebody who got some type of formal education, because I didn't. I failed seventh grade and had to redo all of it. So I did seventh grade twice. I barely graduated eighth grade. I think there's a possibility that I still hold the record for most detentions of a seventh grader and most detentions of an eighth grader for SE Gross Junior High School. I finished freshman year of high school with 1.5 credits and then dropped out at the beginning of my sophomore year of high school. I do not have an education. And a few years ago, somebody was talking to me about education and intelligence, and they said something to the effect of having a college degree doesn't make you smart nor educated. And I agreed with the smart part, right? Having a college degree doesn't mean that you're smart. It means that you're educated, but it doesn't mean that you're smart. And by definition, if you have a college degree, most people who have a college degree, a vast majority of the people who have a college degree, had to earn it, right? If you're like Donald Trump, chances are you just bought it, right? But most people who have a college degree had to earn it, which means whether they're smart or not, they're at least educated. They got an education. And this person disagrees with me. This person says, the higher the rate of degrees issued implies the easier it is to achieve, implies the less educated you are. A degree does not imply you're well educated. It means you paid for a paper. Now, we can have a conversation about the lowering of standards in order to get a college degree. We can have that conversation because it's a legitimate conversation. But it's that last statement that intrigued me about your comment. Having a college degree does not mean you're well educated. It just means that you paid for a paper. I disagree with that. And here's how you can prove that I'm wrong. Go enroll in the college that my daughter's in, or any college. I use my daughter's college because she's the one I know in my personal circle that's in college right now. She attends UIC. She just wrapped up. We just moved her out yesterday from her sophomore year. Enroll in UIC, pay for that education, right? You're paying for the paper, and then just sit there. By your logic, in a few years, somebody's just going to roll by and hand you a diploma because you paid for it, right? No, that's not how it works. Once again, unless you're the uber wealthy and can possibly just pay for your education, which means you didn't get an education, you just got the paper. If you're like everybody else, you have to actually earn that degree. You don't just pay for the college education and then they just give you a degree. That's not how any of this shit works. We're paying through the fucking eyes for a college education. It doesn't mean that my daughter doesn't have to go to class and actually earn the credits to get the degree. Once again, whether or not she's intelligent is another story. Is she educated? Yes. And a college degree is physical proof that you got an education. What you do with that education is something else. Whether or not you're intelligent, whether or not you possess logic, whether or not you possess sound, intelligent thoughts is something entirely different. But you are educated. You can't just pay for college and they come by and hand you a degree. That's not how that works.